All right, guys, welcome to another tutorial by Zeilhan. In this tutorial, we're going to teach you how to create this online business for your painting business in about 30 to 45 minutes. It's not going to be a lot of time, guys. You can see the time already in the video. And this is very amazing because we're going to head right into it. This website that you have right here, you're going to learn how to build this exact thing, everything that you see here in 30 to 45 minutes. I'd say 30 minutes. It's not a lot of time. Let's take a look at what you're going to learn. So on this website, it's a lot more than just a website because it's going to come with lead generation. Now, the lead gen form is going to be right here. Why choose us? Why choose this painting company? Well, get your free home painting starter kit and everything you need to plan, budget, and pick colors like a pro instantly delivered to your inbox free of charge. Whenever you get this website, by the end of this tutorial, you're going to have the lead magnet that is going to send the starter kit to your website visitors. Not only that, after you send, after they sign up and they get the lead magnet, which is a starter kit, they are also going to get email marketing and nurturing sequence to build a relationship with them and eventually lead them to become a customer or, a client in your business. You don't have to write any of those emails. This website is going to come with that. As a matter of fact, not only does it have that, they can also request a free quote by clicking here, filling out their information. You're going to learn how to edit and create this form as well. And once they've completed this form, they can say, yes, get my free quote. And it's going to lead them to a place that's going to say, hey, your free quote is on the way. And you're going to get this information delivered to your email, whichever email you desire. And that's going to be beautiful because now your website is generating leads for you. And all you did was 30 minutes of work. It's right here as well. Get your free quote. Everything that you want to make this website is going to be right here, and you're going to have it in less than 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and get started with this tutorial. My name is Jabez Roberts, and if you want more tutorials like these, go ahead and hit subscribe. Comment below what you'd like to see next. Let's get going, guys. All right, to get started, what we're going to do is we're going to get our domain name and we're going to set up our website hosting. The way we're going to go about this is not the way that they normally do it. And here's what I mean. In the description of this video, there's going to be a link to different website hosts. We're going to have Name Hero and a few others. What we're going to do is we are going to get our domain name from Name Hero. All right. So you're going to click on the link in the description. It's going to take you to Name Hero. Hopefully you don't have to go through reCAPTCHA like I have to go through here. And then it's going to take you to Name Hero. The domain name is going to be your .com, your .co, your .org. The name of your website, the website address. So google.com, namehero.com, that's the domain name. Most times it's going to be your businessname.com. So if your business is Pete's Pizzas, it's going to be petespizzas.com. And sometimes it can be .co.uk depending on what you'd like. And then after that, you're going to set up what's called hosting. Hosting is going to be the computer that is on 24/7 or the server that is on 24/7. That's going to make your website available across the globe. What we're going to do that's different, and I'm going to show you how to do it the regular way. We're not going to be using shared hosting, that is Name Hero. We're going to be using managed hosting, because the managed hosting solution we're going to be using is a little bit price flexible, but it offers a lot more power. What we're going to do here is that instead of using Name Hero for the domain name and the hosting, like most of the YouTube tutorials, we're going to go a little bit more advanced where we can use more advanced and better web servers like Amazon Web Service or Google Cloud, for example. Or we can go cheaper and use DigitalOcean or Vulture or Linode. And we're going to get this by using Cloudways. So here's what we're going to do. On Name Hero's homepage, namehero.com, we're going to click domains. We're just going to purchase a domain. So I'm going to type Zeilhan tutorials. And I'm not going to be using .com this time. I'm going to be using .co.uk. I know I am not in the UK. So we'll have .com. That's added from my previous session because I was trying to set up hosting. But don't worry about it. It's going to be the same process. What I want is .co.uk. So there are different domain names. We're just going to go with the .co.uk option because it is cheap. It's added to cart. Now I'm going to click on the cart. I am going to remove the hosting that is there. So it says here that if you plan on purchasing web hosting with Name Hero, and this is the most important part, because remember I told you that we're not going to be hosting with Name Hero in this situation. But if you're using Name Hero as a host, you click continue and then you can purchase your hosting and you can go from there. But we're not going to be using Name Hero. I am going to leave the name servers as is though, because I don't yet know the name servers for the host that I'm going to be getting. So we'll get that later. So this part right here, zeilhantutorials.com, is from the previous part of the tutorial that you guys probably won't see when I was trying to get hosting from Name Hero and it was not working. In another tutorial, I'll show you how to get Name Hero hosting. But right now it's not working. The checkout page is crashing. So let's hope it doesn't happen with the domain name. So zeilhantutorials.co.uk, email forwarding, DNS management. You can get those. This is just a tutorial for me. I don't need it, so I won't get them, but you can get them. You can read. It basically makes your website available faster and it makes you have all your emails in one inbox. Perfectly fine. Not a big deal for me. So we're going to continue. All right. So I don't need the .com. Let's remove that. No savings. We are going to create a new account. All right. So once you've created your account, all right, guys, so you're going to create your account, first name, last name, email address, etc., your billing address, and all of that good stuff. Once you have created your account, you're going to go ahead and select your payment method, enter your payment details, all right, and you have read and agreed to the terms of service, and you check out. And that's what it's going to be. I already have an account with Name Hero. I think I'm going to go ahead and use that existing customer account because I just need a domain name. I don't need a separate account. When I'm doing the hosting tutorial for you guys again, then we'll get a new account. So I'm just going to use the existing customer login. I'm going to log in. Everything is as I'd like it. Read and agreed to the terms of service. And we are going to check out now. All right. So let's go ahead and check out. All right, order placed, continue to client area because we're going to need this section. Now I do have 8 domains here. I've had more, some are expired, some not so expired. We're going to click on domains. We are going to go all the way over to Zeilhan Tutorials. Let me just make myself a little bit smaller. Zeilhantutorials.co.uk. We are going to click on this one. Click on it. And everything is as we would like it to be. No SSL, perfectly fine. We'll set that up very soon. So now that we have this set up, and remember guys, once you set up your account, you're going to want to go to your email address that you used, and you're going to want to get all the good stuff happening, like getting your confirmation code and everything like that. You can go ahead and do that. I already had an account. That's something I need to show you. Now for the hosting. The hosting that we're going to be using this time is Cloudways. And Cloudways is it's something that I love because you can choose where you host your website, like which server. It can be Google Cloud, it can be Amazon Web Services for higher performance websites. So like my most important clients with like e-commerce platforms and so on, always AWS, always Google Cloud. Or you can go with something a bit more budget friendly. For this tutorial, we're going to use that. I'm going to be using Vultr. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a new account with Cloudways because I'm actually going to be getting website hosting. Now, Cloudways is very beautiful. I won't ramble on too much. We're just going to get started. So we're going to say start free. I am going to sign up with my Google account. You can just enter first name, last name, and so on. Everybody can do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the Google method. So I'm going to click continue with Google. I'm going to select the email address. I'm going to continue. All right. So now I need to set a password. I'm just going to select a strong password. I will describe myself as I'm a lot of things right now. So I'm going to say digital agency for this person. Yeah, I'm just going to say digital agency. My hosting spend is 50 to 250. I agree to the terms of service, privacy policy. I am going to continue. To activate your account, sign in. All right. So submit details. All right, guys, good news. So my Cloudways account has been activated. Woohoo! It took a few days, but I'll show you the process. So to get activated, you just need to go to cloudways.com. All right, so you apply for an account, then you actually go to cloudways.com. Let me get my chat out of the way, and it's going to be right there. And when you go to cloudways.com, you're going to click send a message. All right, send us a message. Go to verification. Once you go to verification, it's going to automatically apply with the instructions to get verified. So I literally did all of this. So I sent them the email account that I used to sign up. I sent them links to my Twitter and LinkedIn accounts. I sent them my company's website, which, Zeilhan.com. I sent them my ID. So I used my driver's license. And I also sent them my contact number. So I used two socials. I used my company's website. I used the email address, my driver's license, government issued ID. And within about 3 or 4 hours, I was verified. So we're verified. We are going to log in and activate. I understand the risks. Take me there. All right, this is good. So here's what we're going to be doing. Let's get started. Okay, so here it's telling us you can deploy more apps once your first server is ready. So to set up a WordPress install, we're just going to click next right here. And I'm going to call this, all right, go next. Actually, I need to just name it first app. First app. I'm going to call this first server. And I'm going to call this startup project. I'm just going to install startup project. And we go next. So it's saying that I can only use DigitalOcean, AWS, and Google. So let's just go ahead, set up that. Select your desired server size. I'm just doing a test website, so I can just go with a 1 gig regular server, but most times you're going to go with a 2 gig high performance. All right, so I'm just going to go with my 1 gig regular server. Let's go next. So the location I'm going to use is actually Miami. If I can use Miami, it doesn't seem like Miami is one of the options. I'll just go with New York for now then. So try to a blazing platform with 3-day trial, no credit card. Yes, let's go on. I'm perfectly fine. You're all set. End. So I'm going to launch now. And remember, this is a WordPress install. You can also go with a multi-site. So that's a WordPress multi-site, and you can go with a WooCommerce installation. So I'm just going to go ahead and launch now. So it's adding my server. All right, first server has been created. Our server is here. We have an application. So after you've made your server, this is the most important part. After you've made your server, so you're going to go to dashboard. We have a server right here. So we have a server installed. Here's what you're going to do next. You're going to click on your server. You're going to copy the public IP. You're going to log into your name here, client section. When you log into your name here, client section, you're going to go to DNS management. At DNS management, you're going to add at a record, and you're going to paste in the IP address and save changes. So this is what you'll have when you're done. Once you've done that, I want you to copy your website URL. I want you to go incognito and go to DNS checker. All right. DNS checker. You're going to paste in the URL. You're going to search the A records. The address that you see right here should be the same address from your Cloudways IP, and it should also be the same for your A record. And what DNS checker is basically saying to you, it is telling you that, all right, your website domain is available across the globe on this server. This is the IP address for your server. This is the A record for it. And that's all you need to do. If you go to Name Hero, or you go to your public register, your DNS, or you go to your domain name register, and they don't have the option to add the A record, open a support ticket, tell them that this is the IP address for your Cloudways server. You'd like to have them added to your domain so you can use Cloudways for your domain. Once that is done, you're going to go back to Cloudways. All right. You're going to go to your first app. This is your WordPress install. You're ready to use this. So you're just going to click on this. You have two URLs right here. You're going to have the application URL. If you click here, it takes you to the actual website. And if you click here, it takes you to the admin panel. You copy the login URL and you copy the password. You're going to paste it in and you can log in. So the next thing that you're going to do after you've seen the IP, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to copy the domain name. You're going to go back to Cloudways. You're going to go to domain management. The default, the primary is going to be this long, ugly URL that you can't share with anyone. You're going to do is you're going to add domain. You're going to paste in your URL and then you're going to add domain. After you've added the domain, it's going to appear, but it's going to be here. You're just going to right click and make primary for the actual domain. Once that is done, it still won't work because you need to have an SSL. You need to have an SSL certificate installed. So to install the SSL certificate, you're going to go to SSL certificate. Let's encrypt. You're going to use your email address. I'm just going to use one for the business, and you're going to paste in your domain, and you're going to install SSL certificate. Once the SSL certificate is installed, we're going to go to incognito. We're going to paste the URL. We're going to see if it works. And it works. Now to go to your admin address, you're just going to right click here. You're going to say WP admin. Once that happens, you're going to go back to Cloudways, access details, copy and paste your email address, copy and paste your password, and you're going to log in. And there you go. All right, guys. So this is where the tutorial gets interesting, because if you just go ahead and open link in new tab for view site, all right, you're going to realize that this is our website. Nothing like what it looked like in the introduction. But here's what's going to happen. Something pretty amazing. We're going to turn this, whatever this ugly thing is, into the beautiful website that we had at the start of the tutorial. So here's how that's going to work. What I want you guys to do is go to kits.zeilhan.com, right? So go to kits.zeilhan.com. The link is in the description below. You didn't have to scroll, just click on it. And we're going to get the actual website file and the email marketing and the lead magnets and everything that we want. We just go ahead and so let's go to kits.zeilhan.com. All right, here we are, kits.zeilhan.com. Now what we're going to do is we are going to go to, just going to scroll all the way down. We can go to view business kits, which is perhaps the best way to go about doing this, because that's going to help you find a kit no matter what the website looks like. And on the website, you're going to find the kit right here. It says Painters Pro. Now, there are a few things you can actually do to find it. You can go to Home Services, and it's going to appear. You can go to Service Businesses, it's going to appear. Or you can actually use a search feature and type Painters Pro. See if that brings it up. That's going to bring it up. And it's going to click on Painters Pro from right here. That is going to bring up the actual kit. We're going to get the complete kit. So let me tell you what the difference between all the kits are. You can find the differences here. But the launch kit is just going to be the actual website only. And the website is actually going to have like SEO optimization and so on. Very beautiful. Still going to have the lead magnet. Still going to have SEO optimization. Still going to have the lead generation form and everything like that. The Pro kit, however, in the Pro kit is going to be everything in the launch kit, but you're also going to get speed optimization and security installed and added to everything. You're also going to get image optimization. So your website is going to be pretty fast, going to load in less than a second, I think. And in the complete kit, you're going to get everything in the Pro kit, which has everything in the launch kit. Plus, you're going to get email marketing. Now, the email marketing is going to have a drip sequence, saying that fast. And that's going to make sure that you actually have a full marketing system in place for your business when you launch. So we're going to go with a complete kit. You can go with Launch My Site. Launch My Site means that our team here at Zeilhan is going to take this and we're going to add it to your domain. We're going to do all the necessary customizations and editing. We're going to add to our server actually. So you're going to get additional security from our firewall and our AI-powered security team. And you're going to get premium hosting. Wherever it is that our sites are running on, it makes them so beautiful, so perfect and functional and always reliable. That's what you're going to get. You don't have to do anything. And it's 2 business days. It's really not a lot of time for you to get your site ready. So we're going to go with the complete kit. And we're going to go ahead and add to cart. Notice it's only $450. Let's go ahead and view our cart. After we view our cart, we can apply our coupon code. Go ahead and paste the coupon code free. All right. So you're not going to have the free coupon code. You might get a 10% discount code somewhere in there, because if you go to our website, it actually gives you a 10% discount. So you can get that. Go to proceed to checkout. And we're going to add our checkout information. And we're going to check out. All right. There we go. And everything is going to be done. Need to accept terms and condition to proceed with your order. Yes, here it is. Place your order. and the order has been received. All right, so here's what you're going to see right here. So you're going to see Painters Pro Complete Kit. All right, so Painters Pro Complete Kit is going to say Home Painting Checklist Lead Magnet, and it's going to say the Complete Kit. So there are two things here that you can get. You can get the actual Complete Kit, and this is only licensed to use on one website, guys. Only one website you can use this on. So you can get the Complete Kit right here, and you can get the lead magnet right here. So just go ahead and download everything so we don't have to come back here. So we're going to get the lead magnet, and now we're going to get the complete kit. Now, do not download the complete kit until you have hosting set up, because it's only going to be valid for 4 hours. All right, so go ahead and download the complete kit. Save. It says it's a PDF, so go ahead and click on that PDF. And this is going to be your actual website. On your actual website, go to plugins. Let's dismiss this. Go to plugins, and you're going to add plugin. You're going to add Prime Mover. All right, go ahead and install. All right, guys, so here we are, the Painters Pro Complete Kit, and it also gives us the email, password, and username for the download file. I'm going to just go ahead and open this in incognito. So I'm going to open in incognito. All right, and we're going to say launch. In the meantime, while we're installing this, head back over to your WordPress dashboard. We're going to go to plugins, and we're going to add a plugin. The plugin we're going to add is a Prime Mover plugin. Prime Mover. It might be installed already. Let's see. All right, so Prime Mover is here. It's already installed. So if it's not, just go ahead and click install. And after it's installed, go ahead and click activate. Let's go back to incognito. I'm going to skip this. Let's go back to incognito. And we have been redirected to incognito. So here's it. Redirected to the actual file. So here's the thing, guys. This is the website that we're going to be adding to our website. And how we're going to do that is by a process called migration. And once we've migrated this site, we're going to have everything here on our domain. As you can see, it's not on our domain right now. So here's what I want you guys to do. Go back to your dashboard. On your dashboard, you're going to notice that we already have Prime Mover installed on the actual file. Now remember, you only have 4 hours to do this, so do it right away. On Prime Mover, you're going to go to packages. And there is a package right here. Go ahead and download this package. All right, so the package has been downloaded. That was pretty fast, actually. And after you've downloaded this package, minimize that. We're going to go back to our installation. Now, if you take a look, this is what we have for our installation. Nothing beautiful, nothing fancy, nothing to write home about. It's just me. But what we're going to do is we're going to go to dashboard. On our dashboard, let's go right here. On our dashboard, we're going to go to plugins, and we should have Prime Mover. Oh, Prime Mover is here. Under Prime Mover, we're going to go to Prime Mover. We're going to go to packages, and we are going to import a package. So where is it? Go to migration tools, and we're going to restore our import package. All right, so it's sending us a message, take around 2 minutes. For everything, just go ahead and click yes, because even if we need login information is right here, guys, so that's fine. So just go ahead and click yes, and let that upload for a bit. All right, so we finished importing the site. What we're going to do is we're going to go and resave permalinks. It should be fine, actually. Yes, postname. Let's go ahead and save changes. That's good. And now we can visit site. And there we go. Beautiful website. Absolutely amazing. I love what we have right here. So this is our beautiful website, guys. Everything here works. Everything. Absolutely beautiful. And you can go ahead and pretty much launch this website right now, because what we have right here, this is stunning, guys. Absolutely stunning. And what we're going to do right now is we're just going to go ahead and we started with this, and now we have this. Go ahead and close this, and we're going to close this. So now that we've completed adding our website, see, we can go ahead and get a free quote. Request a quote. There it is. There it is. We're going to have to learn how to edit this website, guys. And that's the most important thing we're going to do next. It is not going to be difficult. It's going to be very easy. And as you would realize, there's so much here. Like, for example, this is going to be set up so that you don't have to make any changes. If you want to add or remove a service, you're going to learn how to do that. So let's just get right into it. First, we're going to change the logo and the site icon. This is going to be a logo that's part of the kit, but you're going to want to have your actual business logo right here. And you're going to want to have your logo here in the site icon. In the footer of the website, you want to change the logo and the contact information. On the contact page, actually, guys, you want to change the contact information to your website, your address, your telephone number. You might want to put your address here. You want to put links to your social. And this form, you can change where it goes. Like we said, the website is pretty much ready as it is, but we are going to teach you how to edit the website so that it fits your needs. So let's go ahead and change the logos. To change the logo and the site icon, so this is the logo and this is the site icon right here. From here, you can go to customize, or you can go to Zeilhan dashboard. You can go back to the WordPress dashboard, sorry, and you can go to appearance and customize. On appearance customize, you're going to hover over here. On appearance customize, you're going to scroll all the way down to site identity, site icon, site title, and logo control. First, you're going to go to site icon. You're going to change the site icon. Go ahead and upload your own logo. And let's say it's this one. So you're going to change it to that. And you're going to select. Notice also, guys, just reduce me. Notice also that we have SEO optimized site title, image titles, captions, descriptions, and alt text, and that the images are also optimized. So this is a complete website as it is. There isn't much that you need to do at all. So that's it for the site icon. You can change that. For the logo, you can click right here, and you can change the logo as well. Upload your logo. Right, so upload your logo and then select it. And let's, for example, it's right here. Again, everything is SEO optimized. Go ahead and select, and you're going to have your logo edited and changed. You're going to scroll all the way down to the footer as well. And anything that you see that you want to edit, you just hover over it, and you can just click right here. Move out of the way. You are going to click right here. You're going to replace, open media library. Again, you're going to click your logo and update it. That's going to be good. The information here, so you're going to add your address, you're going to add your telephone number and your email address. You can go ahead and change this information that is here. You can change this information that is here. You can click right here, and the links to your socials, guys. So let's go ahead and click right there. The links to your socials. You click right here to set social links, and you're going to add them right here, guys. So for your Facebook, we're on YouTube, by the way, guys. Go ahead and hit subscribe. I know this is amazing. So go ahead and hit subscribe for us. Help us grow and reach more people so that we can help more businesses grow. Not seeing YouTube. It should be here somewhere. So YouTube, I don't see it, but YouTube is here somewhere. So go ahead and add your YouTube link. Oh, there it is. YouTube. So you can add YouTube, you can add Instagram, you can add X, you can add Facebook, you can add LinkedIn somewhere. And when you're completed, when you're done those changes, go ahead and hit publish. All right. I'm going to go ahead and close that. Another thing I want you guys to understand, especially if this is your first time building a WordPress website, we have what is called a theme and a plugin. I love to use my smartphone to explain what that means. So on the website, let's just go back to the website right now. The way this website looks is because of the theme. The theme is like the Android. So it's an Android smartphone. The theme is like the Android and the iOS software running on the Android and the Apple smartphone. It's basically going to have a lot to do with how the website works and how it looks. It's not exactly the same, but it's pretty much a good way of explaining it. It's a core file that determines how your website looks and feels. And the plugins would be like an app on your smartphone. So for example, when you just get a smartphone, you might want to add WhatsApp to it. An app would allow you to add WhatsApp to your phone. A plugin would allow you to add some live chat feature on your website. To add, remove plugins, you're going to go to dashboard, plugins, install plugins, and you're going to see a few plugins here. We do not need Hello Dolly. You can go ahead and delete that. And okay. After you've deleted Hello Dolly, you're going to notice that we also have a plugin called WP Fastest Cache. It says the simplest and fastest WP cache system. This is a good way of speeding up your website. You're also going to notice that we have really simple security, easily improved site security, WordPress hardening, two-factor authentication or 2FA, login protection, vulnerability detection, and SSL certification generation or certificate generation. This is a security plugin that protects your website. You can also go ahead and add a plugin by going to plugins, add new plugin, or if you're here, you can click add plugin. I remember we were speaking about WhatsApp just now. You can go ahead and add WhatsApp to your website. So just go ahead and type WhatsApp. It's going to be with two P's. And you can use click to chat Holly Themes, or you can use join chat. You can use Chatway live chat. And what's this going to do for you? It's going to allow your visitors on your website to add live chat to their website. So you can just go ahead and click install now for Chatway live chat. After you've installed Chatway live chat, you can go ahead and activate. And of course, there are different plugins that allow the same feature. You might want to find out which one is best for you by doing a quick Google search. We're not endorsing Chatway by any means. We're not familiar with the plugin, but it seems to be very good at what it does, given the reviews and everything. All right, after you've installed Chatway, let's say you don't want to use Chatway anymore, and this is a security tip. Whenever you have a plugin on your website that you're no longer using, always delete that plugin. Never leave unused plugins on your website. So how do you delete plugins? Well, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to plugins, install plugins. You're going to first deactivate the plugin. So Chatway, we're not going to use it anymore. So just go ahead and deactivate. After you've deactivated the plugin, you can multiple select, bulk action and delete, or you can delete. If you do bulk action, go ahead and apply, and that is okay. All right, that's good. So on the website, guys, there's something I want you to know. When you click on get free quote, it's actually going to take you to this page where you can add your information. And that's what your website visitors do. You're going to add their information. You're going to call them, give them a free quote, and hopefully that turns out to be business for you more times than not. But let's say that you want to remove one of these services. Let's say we're going to remove deck fence painting. Let's remove cabinet refinishing. So go back to your dashboard to edit this right here. And on the dashboard, you're going to go to Fluent Forms. You're going to go to Forms, get free quote, going to edit. And you're going to notice that we have different fields right here. You can just click on them and you can delete, click and you can delete. You can add new fields as well if you would like, and that's up to you depending on what you would like to do. We're going to remove cabinet refinishing, so just click right here. And cabinet refinishing is here. Let's go ahead and delete that. And we're going to save the form. After you've saved the form, go to settings and integrations, go to email notifications, click this gear icon, and you can put a comma and then put your email. So let's say that your email is my email. It's going to be at myemail@mail.com. And this is going to say that what this is going to do for you is that whenever someone requests a new quote, it's going to actually come up to your email address and the admin email. Now you're going to have to add a user. That's going to be the admin. So let's go ahead and do that next. So after you've added your email, go ahead and save those notifications. After you've done that, the next thing I want you to do is just go to users, all users. You can delete both of these users because these users are not going to be what you need for your website because there are test users that came with the kit. You're going to add a user. After you've added a user, you're going to use a username, password, email. You're going to save your username, password, and email in a safe space or place. You're going to change the role to administrator, and you're going to add a first name and last name, and you're going to add the user. After you've added the user, you want to log out right here. Just go ahead and log out. And after you log out, you're going to want to use that new admin to log in to this website. After you've used that new admin to log into this website, you're going to go back to all users. The new user that you create is going to be here. What you're going to do is you're going to click on all these other users, bulk actions, and you are going to delete them. And when you delete them, you're going to credit their work to the new user that you added. That's it for your security. You also know how to edit the form. Let's go back to our dashboard, go to visit site. Let's say that you want to edit the contact page. And this website is built with Elementor, I believe. So
I think it's with Cadence. It's not Elementor. So let's say you want to change some information on this website. You're going to go to edit page. On edit page, we're working with what's called a WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. That simply means that you don't have to write a single line of code to edit this website, guys. By the way, if you're finding this tutorial helpful, if you're very excited to get started with the Zeilhan kit, go ahead and hit subscribe because I'd really appreciate if you help us if you would help us grow and reach more viewers because a lot of people need websites that are going to help their businesses to grow. All right, then. So you can just go ahead and click right here and you can change something. So I deleted something and you can save. All these elements, you don't need to worry too much about the information. Just add your information. So just click where you want to edit something and type the change. It's going to be that easy, guys. For this, you just click here to select the block. Go right there, add your address, and everything works in pretty much the same way. Once you've made an edit, you go ahead and save the edit. Notice that we changed this from painting to panting, so we can now go ahead and view page. And there it says contact at painting.com and blog at panting.com. So the editing actually worked. And what I want you guys to now notice is that we have a few pages on the website that are going to need editing. That's perfectly fine. You can edit as much or as little of the information that you need. All of this is available to you to use as is, or if you would like, you can change it. I would recommend you change it to fit your business, however. The next thing I want you guys to know is a feature, or well, something called responsiveness, website responsiveness. Website responsiveness is simply saying that this phone is I think it's like 6.2, 6.7 inches. It's not a very big screen. 6 plus inches. That's what this screen measures. And over here that you're looking at on the screen is actually a 27-inch curved monitor. And you might be watching this on a 45, 55, 65-inch smart TV or on a 14, 12-inch tablet, for example, or a 30-inch laptop, well, computer monitor, or something in between. We don't know what you're using. Could be a 15-inch laptop. What website responsiveness means is that whenever you use the website on this with a smaller screen or a tablet or a monitor or even a big smart TV, the website is going to look and work the same. And that's very important because most of your traffic is going to come from mobile. I think at this stage, probably over 90% of your website traffic will come from mobile, maybe over 80%. And that means that if your website is not optimized for mobile, you're going to miss out on a lot of traffic. And here's the interesting thing. Even though a lot of your traffic comes from mobile, what you might realize happens that the first time your visitor visits using mobile, and then when you're going to make a purchase, for example, on e-commerce, they're going to do some business with you, they actually use their desktop or your laptop. And that's how it's normally been. That could change in the future. That may have changed already. But the idea is that you want your website to be responsive. Good news is that these websites are already responsive. Not much you need to do to test the responsiveness. You just go back to edit page and click the laptop right here or desktop and click on tablet and scroll all the way up. So here we are. It is already responsive. Beautiful if you ask me. All right, guys. So this is already responsive. It's working well on tablet. You can click again and go to mobile. And there we go, already responsive for mobile. And this is for every single page on the website, guys. So that's it for website responsiveness. We haven't done much because so much is already done for us right out of the box. Normally, just go ahead and go back. We're going to leave. Normally, whenever we get to this stage, we need to start looking into website security and the like. Lucky for you, we already have security added. We already have really simple security. So go to settings, tools. Where is Really Simple Security? So let's go back to plugins, install plugins. I'm pretty sure Really Simple Security is here somewhere. There it is, Really Simple Security. Let's go to settings. There it is. It was there all along, all right? So Really Simple Security is added and it's actually set up already. Security is also added and it's already set up already. Let's go to hardening and prevention just to ensure that everything else is done. So we're going to apply hardening again. Let's go ahead and click apply hardening to all of these. We're not going to apply hardening to website firewall protection. That happens if you're actually a client. So if you ask us to launch, host, and secure your website for you, then we're going to have this applied because it's a premium feature. You have to pay for it to be on Scurry's firewall. But everything else is pretty useful. So let's go ahead and apply hardening, apply hardening, apply hardening, and apply hardening. And that's going to be good. So that's it for website security. Now you can go ahead and watch the tutorial right here. That's just going to teach you a little bit more about fortifying your website security wise, meaning that you're going to have a few more plugins that you can add. But I think for right now, you have something really good that you're working with. All right, then the next thing that we're going to look at is our marketing features. To just take a look at those lead gen features, let's go back to our site. And our site is going to say get a free quote. So you can get a free quote, and it's also here, get free quote. All right, that's good. But we also have a lead gen form right here where you can get your free home painting starter kit, and you can add it right there. And you can add it right here, right? Now, whenever someone adds their email here, and I'm going to add my email. So I'm going to go with get free starter kit. And it takes us to this page. Your free painting checklist is on its way to your inbox. Get free quote, testimonials. All right, here's the interesting thing, guys. I don't think it's going to be sent because what we didn't do. All right, let me actually check if it's sent. So I've checked and I don't think it's sent. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to our dashboard and we're going to work on the email marketing section of this tutorial because we have to set that up. So we're going to go first to FluentCRM and we're going to go to settings. On settings, I want you guys to fill out all this information. Upload your logo, your business full address, your business name, your admin email address. Go through all of these settings and set up as many of them as possible. In general settings, etc. What you're gonna do after you've completed this information, it's gonna be important because if you don't have a lot of this information, you're gonna be called spam and you can get sued, I believe, because you need to have your billing address. You need to have an actual address and everything like that. You can go on SMTP after you're done, but we're gonna go with plugins. You can click right here and install Fluent SMTP plugin. That's what we're gonna install anyway. All right, after we've installed Fluent SMTP, it's added. We're going to go to configure Fluent SMTP. Here's what you're going to do. There is a tutorial linked in the description that teaches you how to go through this process. If you don't understand what I'm about to do, you're going to go ahead and watch that tutorial. So go to other SMTP. Let's see if you can get it from here. The from email is going to be what you want your website visitor to see. So let's say you're the painting company and your name is Ken. You can say Ken at the painting company. That's what you're going to add right here. Ken at the painting company. The from name is going to be, Ken at thepaintingcompany.com. And then you're going to put the name of your business, the painting company, or Ken from the painting company. It's going to be an actual name. Select force sender name. After you've done that, you're going to go with SMTP host. SMTP host and the port and the SSL or TLS. I recommend you go with TLS. You're going to get this information and the username and password. You're going to get this information from your website host. All right. So if you've gone with Cloudways, reach out to Cloudways to get that information, and they're going to tell you to use Elastic Mail on the previous. So it's not going to be other SMTP, it's going to be Elastic Mail. All right. And then the username and the password. The username is going to be, so whenever they reply, the email inbox that you're going to have them reply to, that you're going to have connected to this account, that's going to be your SMTP username. So for example, Ken at thepaintingcompany.com. And if the password for that email account is password 123, then you're going to add password 123 right here. And now you're going to have SMTP set up. So go ahead and watch a tutorial if you need more information. But I'm pretty sure if you reach out to your hosting company and tell them that you're setting up SMTP, they will give you all the information that you need. After you've completed SMTP or you've watched a tutorial and come back, the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to go to FluentCRM. You're going to go to campaigns. Actually, it's not even campaigns you want to go to. You're going to go to automations, new starter kit email sub. Click on that. Send custom email. Click on that. It's going to say download your checklist here. Here's what you're going to do. Duplicate. After you've duplicated, go to media. Add media file. The file that you're going to add is going to be, you remember when you got the actual template, you downloaded the lead magnet, you're going to add that lead magnet here. So let's go ahead and add the lead magnet. But first, actually, let's not actually add the lead magnet yet, because here's what you're going to want to do. You want to add your logo and contact information to the lead magnet. So go ahead and open a lead magnet in Google Clouds, or you can open it in Microsoft Word. After you've opened it here, you're going to replace the logo. You're going to replace the logo, and you're going to replace the logo. You're going to add your information for your URL, your phone number, your company name, and the link for request a free consultation. So the link for request a free consultation is going to be the same for get free quote. Going to be the same for get free quote. So you go to, you're going to be here, just copy link address, and you can say get a free quote, and you're going to paste that right here. All right. You're going to change it to your company name, your phone number, and your website URL. You have the checklist is here. It's beautiful. You don't need to change anything here at all. Add again your information. Add your information. Your logo is going to be here. And once you've done that, you're going to save as a PDF. So you don't need to save as a docx. You can save as a PDF. You can do this in Google Cloud. After you've saved as a PDF, and just go ahead and close. After you've saved as a PDF, you're going to go back to the media, and then you're going to upload that file. All right. It's uploaded. Once it's uploaded, you're going to copy URL to clipboard. It's copied. Go back here, and you're going to highlight, click that, edit, and I think it's already there, to be honest, but it's not the edited version. So you're going to paste, and you're going to save, and you're going to save settings, and it's published. That's good. And then after it's published, what you might want to do actually is you might want to go ahead and edit this part as well. Add your URL, your phone number, your company name, and your name. And you're going to go ahead and edit all these emails with the same, just the footer. And this should be good as is, but you can change it. And save settings. And go ahead and save settings. And that's good. I think the only thing that might need some changing, might need some testing, is the hi contact that first name. I don't know if we're using the right thing. So let's see if we can send a test. Everything there is set up. All right, so that's good, I think. What I would like to do is just try to send a test. I don't think I can send a test, which is strange. I know you can subscribe. So let's see if the email came in. But because I don't have SMTP set up, I can't test it. But what I want you guys to do, just click on this and go back to your website, guys. Visit site. Scroll all the way down. Complete this form and get your free starter kit. Add an email address that you have access to. And I want you to check the email. Just go ahead and click right here to see if hi contact that first name is actually the name that you put in the email. And if that doesn't work, just go ahead and highlight it and delete, and go ahead, not import template, and click right here and go contact that full name. It's going to be copied and pasted right there. Contact that full name, because when we're doing the form, guys, which is where the trick comes in. So let's go back to our dashboard. When we're doing the form, Fluent forms, and get free code, and we go right here. When we do the name field, it's not, all right, so this is name, but it's actually the first name it's supposed to be. But we just changed it to name and took everything for the name right here. And the way the notation is set up, contact that full name versus contact that first name, it's actually going to get the first name. It should work, guys, because this is the first name field, and this is where the name is going to be saved. So it should work. If it doesn't work, just change from contact that first name to contact that full name, and it will actually work at that time. And you now have the lead magnet added. You have the email marketing set up. So we have 3 emails here, guys, for the funnel. Let's go ahead and close that. You have 3 emails, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you have 4 emails that are going to be sent to your new subscribers. and these emails are going to say to them, hey, this is what we do. Let us help you as we've helped them. You can read these emails. I recommend that you do, and just add your information where necessary. All right, guys. And yeah, you have a new online business. That's your painting website's business. That's it, guys. Like, there's much left to do. Yes, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. So here's what I want you guys to do. If you've enjoyed this tutorial, go ahead and tell me that, hey, I like this tutorial. This is very awesome. And if you want us to do another template that, so you can check out kits.zeilhan.com, right? But if there's a kit that you want us to make, let's say for, we have one for a real estate company, let's say for a roofing company or for a restaurant or something, you can go ahead and comment down below. You can request that. Or you can actually hire a team to make that for you, not a kit, but the actual everything that will be done. Now, go ahead and check out this next tutorial to help you on your journey to launching a new online business. Hit subscribe to help us grow, and thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Cheers.